Pack Hayden, thanks for keeping us updated. We'll see you again at 5. Well, a big business announcement in Louisville today. GE Appliances investing about $500 million at Appliance Park, and a move that will create 800 new jobs.
The company plans to bring 2 washer and dryer lines back to the U.S. from China.
It builds on thousands of washers and dryers that we already make at Appliance Park, and it reaffirms our belief that the best place to build appliances for American families is right here in America.
And WDRB's Marcus Green has been following this story all day. He joins us now to talk about this major investment at Appliance Park. So this is the second time now in 4 years that GE has announced a significant investment. So what makes this time so important here for Louisville?
Well, I think the main thing that stands out, Fallon, is this is a reshoring. It's bringing appliance products back from China. It's, again, the second time in 4 years. We're talking a $450 million investment in 2021, the dishwasher line, a $490 million investment. Today, as you see, Appliance Park in South Central Louisville is going to be the home of this. And I think what was significant in the State Incentives Board meeting this morning, where these incentives were approved, that Secretary Jeff Knoll, who's the Economic Development Secretary of Kentucky, said he believes this is going to lead to more innovation, more investment, and more expansion potentially at Appliance Park, which could mean more jobs and more products coming down the road potentially.
All right, so let's talk about the competition that Kentucky and specifically Louisville faced in getting this new line here.
Well, we don't know a lot about that other than when we asked Kevin Nolan of GE Appliances today about this, he acknowledged there was some competition. Of course, GE Appliances does operate in the U.S. and Georgia and Tennessee and Alabama. So you could perhaps jump to a conclusion that those states may have been vying for this line. Of course, Appliance Park being here, obviously in the establishment, may have helped, but Kentucky clearly had some competition, and Kentucky is ponying up some incentives, $113 million in state incentives, and the mayor said today $4 million in cash incentives from the city. So they're calling it a public-private partnership that does involve public dollars to make this happen.
And sort this out for us, because we know that GE Appliances on the back end says it's a Haier company. So the investment coming from Haier or GE itself here in the United States?
Well, Haier owns GE Appliances. It bought the company, the Louisville-based company, in 2016. So there's a connection to China. Of course, the ownership is based in China. The products now are made in China. And again, these are a washer and dryer line. One of the products is a combo washer dryer unit, so it's supposed to be more efficient. You're not having to remove your clothes. Also, the thing that the company really emphasized today was that this is going to bring research and development together with a lot of the engineering and manufacturing, kind of bringing it all into one place at Appliance Park.
And so what's the timeline really on this project? 800 jobs. When might those be available? Because that's good news for our community.
It is. There's about 8,000 employees right now at Appliance Park, and the plan is to have these 800 jobs. They must be fulfilled by 2031. The plan is to get the manufacturing up and running by 2027, so a pretty quick timeline.
Do you know how it will change the landscape out there? Will there be more construction, a new building out there at Appliance Park with this?
No new construction, Gil, but they are going to take one of the existing buildings and essentially retrofit it to handle this advanced manufacturing. So Building 2 will get a lot of upgrades to handle these new products.
All right, Marcus, and a major expansion from one of the city's largest employers. Thank you so much for your reporting today. We'll look for your story on WDRB.com.